In this video, we'll have a look at purchasing a OnePay from a T1 module. We'll start with the return, and then we'll go through the process of purchasing the OnePay from a return you've already completed. We'll use a T1 in this example. You can OnePay T1, T2, or T3. I'll click on Pro Tax here in Pro Tax, and it brings up the screen. I have a tab for T1, T2, and T3. There's OnePay available for all these, for those three. For FX, there is not a OnePay, just like into a profile, there is not a OnePay. But I'll open a return here that I've already completed. It's a demonstration return. I can see up here it says filing not available. So I can click on this hyperlink to look at subscription information. There's also a pricing button here. So I can click on pricing and it brings up this dialog. It shows it's $50 per return or $500 for unlimited returns. I'm going to go to a return now, and back to this return, click on PDF form, and I will print the T183 first. I want to make sure I have the T183 printed before I actually attempt to file a return. Notice I can completely complete the return, it's just I can't file it or print it. I'll print this form or letter, click on that, so I'll print the T183, and it'll show me in downloads, practice a couple times, and it shows that it's there. So I've got the T183 printed. I did confirm that you can print the T183 without a watermark in T1, T2, and T3. But make sure you have a valid T183 before you proceed from here or e-file. I'll put in a dummy password for this demonstration account, and I'll go up to File Return, and it tells me I can file one return for 50 or unlimited for 500. Notice the box here, there's a warning. The information it shows here cannot be changed after you purchase the OnePay. But I'll click OnePay and go ahead, and then the screen pops up. And it shows me that T1 is $50 plus tax, and there's different methods of payment. I will just go ahead and fill out this information off screen, and then I'll come back and we'll proceed with the actual purchase of the OnePay. I completed the purchase information. Now I just have to do the billing address, and this whole form will be printed. If you're going to do more than one OnePay, you could maybe check this box, but I'll click Purchase and e-file. And once I do that, a box might show up, might have a different address stored for you. You can just confirm which address you want used, and then you can continue on. At this point, the purchase is being processed, and it comes back to the return now, and it hasn't been e-filed. So what I have to do now is e-file, but let's just look at the change here. If I look up at the top, it shows OnePay is available. So before I couldn't transmit, now it says I have a OnePay available, and I can go ahead and file. And you're about to file the return, and I will file. This is a demonstration return, so it won't be accepted, but this is how it works. I encountered an error, and take note of this error so you can go back and correct the return. What I can do is just go up and click on the edit button. It takes me back to the entry screen. I did have some audit messages here. This is going to cause an issue in some cases, so I can go ahead and check those. Just notice though that the OnePay is available. So once I resolve any issues that might be outstanding in this return, I can just go ahead and file the return. I've gone back out to the listing of the T1 returns. I just want to demonstrate that you don't have to save the OnePay information to the return. Once the OnePay is completed, the information is automatically stored in the return. So I can demonstrate that here. I didn't do anything to save the information. Just close the return. It's the not accepted return, so we can go back. And I'm back in the return. I just want to show, if we scroll up here, it says OnePay is available. So once the OnePay is completed, just to mention this again, there is nothing you have to do to save the information in the return. It is automatically linked to the return, and you can go ahead and do whatever you need to do to get this return to file, and then you can go ahead and e-file. And that's a look at purchasing a OnePay from QuickBooks Online Accountant Pro Tax. If you need more information about Pro Tax and any support options, you can go to the quickbooks.intuit.com website, and there's some choices to go to Pro Tax, and there's also self-serve feature